Your biggest success, your biggest factor in which you actually go ahead and get results trading is going to be within your risk management. Okay, the way that you manage risk. Like this is an investment. This is not a get rich quick anything. Yeah. This is get rich over time. This is not get rich quick. This is not, any scheme or anything of the sort. This is a skill. All right. Don't get the S's mixed up. Okay. This is a skill. If you learn the skill, guess what? Nobody can take it away from you. All right. You can apply this in the markets every single day. This industry, and I want you to respect this industry because if you disrespect it, it will disrespect you like it did me. All right. The industry generates $7 trillion every single day. Day. All right. Every day, this industry generates $7 trillion. Okay. And that means like that money is at our disposal. Right. There's no shortage of money. There is that money is being circulated in these markets. It's one of the largest financial markets in the world. One of. Okay. So, like I said, you want to respect it. You want to give it, this is not a thing. It's not something that you're just risking at. It's something that you got to learn. If you learn it, I'm telling you, it could change your life, right? But here's the good thing about this. The skill of trading is actually very simple. What I'm going to teach you and show you on these calls is actually very, very simple, right? The difficult part is you and me. Yeah. The difficult part is me. I want everybody in chat real quick. Type me. All right. Type me in the chat. Yeah. Type me in the chat. It's not trading. Yeah. The difficult part is going to be me. What does that mean? It means the mindsets that I carry, the habits that I carry, right? The things like fear, greed, and discipline. You see those three things? If you can get past those three things, the faster you get past those three things, the faster things change for you. I know somebody in the call might be saying, "Oh, well, I'm not greedy." Yeah, I thought so too. All right. Until I started to trade. All right. When I started to trade, I was like, oh, like I saw the potential. All right. I saw the potential. I was like, yo, if this trade hits take profit, that's 5 grand though. So that's simple. All right. This trade goes in my direction. That's $3,000. All right. And the simplicity of making money, all right, it sparked that greed factor in me. All right. And then it took losses. And then when I took those losses, you know what happened? Fear. Right? Fear stepped in because it's like, yo, if I take this trade again, and they lose, ah, it's like, I don't want to take this, so I start to get iffy now, all right, with what it is I'm doing, all right? And then three is indiscipline. What's the indiscipline? You over leverage. I risk too much of my account, right? I risk 50% of my account and it works out. I actually make money risking 50% of my account. Guys, that is what you call poor risk management, right? But the worst thing that can happen is that you get success doing the wrong things. Because then that's how you create bad habits, right? And that's where the discipline comes in. Because then the next time I go ahead with this 50% risk again, then I lose. And then I go again with this 50% and I lose. My account is down now 50%. And I go with this 50% again and boom, account blown. Four trades, account done. Right? There's nothing worse than getting success doing the wrong things. So why am I sharing all this with you? I'm sharing all this with you because I want you to have the correct mindset when you're in this space. Yeah, I want you to do the right things, while you're in this space. I don't want you to be, just here, just trying to get rich quick. If you learn this, if it's one thing that I've learned back in 2017, August the 1st, 2017 is when I got started trading. All right, back in 2017, in December, that's what, November, August, September, October, November, December, 4 months in, it came to me. It was like, bro, time is one thing that will never stay still. Time is always going to pass. And that 10,000 or 100,000 or whatever that I was trying to make so quick, 4 months passed and it was down $8,000. Time will pass. It's up to you what it is that you actually do with it. Time will pass when you're in this space. It's up to you what you actually do with it. Okay. So, fast forward about 6, 7 months in, went on, made my first $100,000 trading, right? and things started to boost from there, right? Actually, I lied. After making that first 100,000, I went on this downhill, like slippery slope. When you're watching the cartoons and you see them step on the banana peel and then they're forever slipping. They step on one and then they step on another one and they slipping. That's what I felt. All right. 'Cause I was mad confident. No, I was like, made my first 100 grand trading. Boom. Can't stop me, can't touch me, no. All right. And then I went on this flow of losses, like losing, 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 losing. All right. Markets humbled me out. All right. And then I had to pick it back up. Yeah. But from there, I went on this, journey really of teaching other individuals, helping them learn this skill. I got a passion for people, really learning in this space, man. So that's why I come. I just share with you guys, and that's why I put out the recordings as well for you guys to go back, rewatch, re-listen, relearn, right? The university that we put together. Hope you guys watching that information. Let me ask this question. How many of you guys have started? Because once you are at least a day in, you should have already clicked on that university. How many of you have at least started, right? The university. What are we gonna put in the chat? I want a 7, all right? Give me a 7. Put a 7 in the chat for me. Something you can click quick, all right? That you started the university, right? Okay, perfect. Good stuff. That's a few. Put an 8 if you didn't even know that there was a university. But if you didn't even know that there was a university, like we got a full set of videos. I got you, Ari. I got you, Mr. Boyd and Leah. Right? We got a full set of videos, everything that you need, a full academy that we put together for you, right? That you can learn on your time, yeah, at your pace. Yeah. So here's what, so just for everybody that's new, because I know that we got new persons joining this community every day. At 9 p.m. tonight, the Start Here information is going to be posted. All right. So everybody make sure you are in that Start Here channel. It's good. That Start Here information is posted every Sunday, every Tuesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday. All right. Every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All right. Every 2 days. All right. So that information is posted at 9 p.m. Okay. So if you're not in the group by 9 p.m. on one of those days, you're gonna miss it, right? Because WhatsApp doesn't work that way. It doesn't store, unfortunately. All right. So make sure you're there and you're gonna see it. Make sure you go through the getting started information. All right. So this is just quick housekeeping at this point. Every Sunday we do an onboarding call as well. So if you came in on after Sunday, then of course you missed that. So every Sunday we're gonna do an onboarding call for everybody that's new at 7 p.m. as well. Okay. So, all right, we are here now. All right, we started this community, myself, Mr. Akinborn, as a means to create the number one, all right, the number one community where you can become a profitable trader. Okay, we give you all the tools. So you get the academy, right, which is that university I spoke about. You get these live sessions with myself twice a week. You get live trading sessions as well, and then you get free signals. Okay, so all geared towards really helping you to learn this skill. All right. So you guys feel as though you know me a little bit now, at least a little bit better. All right. I'm 31 years old. All right. Got started trading when I was 24 years old. Got married 2 years ago. All right. At 29, met my wife trading. That was the best thing that happened to me. All right. Met my wife trading. That was lit. All right. I was in a trading session. She walked in the room, and then everything else. But anyway, guys, all right. So you guys feel as though you know me a little bit better. All right. A little bit. It's a little bit, you know. Yeah. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, cool. Good stuff. Yeah, man, like I tell you guys, have fun, right? But I'm also gonna make sure you guys learn. Okay? And make sure you guys learn. All right. Gotta get like you. All right, cool. All right, cool, guys. So today, actually, before we start, in the live education chat, okay, in the live education chat is where all of these recordings are posted. Okay, so today I am continuing. Okay, of course, there are going to be points where we go back. but today I'm continuing. So, if you're super new, some things you're still gonna pick up because I'm not gonna go over your head. I always keep my language very simple. Okay, I always keep my language very simple. But I post all of the recordings in the live education room. So go there, grab those recordings, rewatch them, re-listen, relearn, like go over them. Okay. Like if you just joined, everything is there, right? Probably gonna repost them for those of you that just joined. Okay. But everything is there also, right? Yeah, you're not gonna find it on my YouTube because I have it unlisted, right? Yeah, you're definitely not gonna find it. So let's see here real quick. You're definitely not gonna find it because I have those videos unlisted. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna find it there. Okay. But make sure you go into the life education room and you go back and watch the information. Okay. You go back and you watch that information. All right, everybody got me? We're pretty clear so far? All right, if you're clear, just put AC in the chat. AC stands for all clear. All right, AC stands for all clear. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Good stuff. All right, so we're gonna jump into it. Proud of you guys, man. Increase the numbers significantly on this call. All right, we're gonna jump into it now. I know there will be a number of individuals that missed everything that I just said. Don't worry, that's your fault. You're too late. All right, be early. All right, all right. So let's jump into this session today. Here's what I want you guys to do for me. Grab a notepad, grab a pen, get something to write with as we go through this information today, or get a smartphone or a laptop, something that you could take notes. All right. You don't want to just depend on your brain, to take in this information. I want you guys to actually, record it. Okay. I want you to actually record this information. All right. So today we're going to be talking some market structure. All right, we're always going to be talking market structure, right? Because when I am trading, all right, when I'm trading, I never teach strategy. All right, sorry, when I'm teaching, I never teach strategies. All right, so I'll never teach you a strategy. When you are looking at the markets, all right, it's not ever about a strategy. Okay? It's not ever about a strategy. What it's about is principles. You hear me say this all the time, right? I teach trading principles. Okay? I teach trading principles. Why? Because principles are universal. Okay? A strategy isn't. All right? A strategy isn't. Okay? It's principles, all right? Principles are universal, strategies are not. Okay? Strategies are not. All right? Strategies are not. All right. So let me focus here. Just getting a lot of messages on WhatsApp right now. It's ridiculous. Help me out, Shaki. All right. Help me out posting stuff in the chats and so on. Yeah. People late and panicking, tripping. All right. So put it everywhere. Put it in the main chat. Put it in the announcements. Just put it everywhere. All right. It's just put the link and the password in the announcements and so forth. Right. So everybody just they just have it. All right. Plug in. Maybe try to keep some structure here. All right. Okay, cool. So like I said, I teach strategy. Sorry, I teach principles, right? Never teach strategy, right? Because when you're done, right, with my sessions, you are going to be able to apply this to anything. You're going to be able to apply it to the US dollar, the gold, to index, to cryptocurrency. It does not matter. Everything is literally going to be universal. Okay. So message about 3 days ago, still didn't get a reply. Happens, bro, right? I got thousands of people messaging me. So, I don't know, right? Like, talk to me here. Be on this call, ask questions here. Like, I'm one person, okay? One person, right? So, but I apologize, right? But it happens sometimes, yeah? So, Yeah, guys. So with that being said, all right. So with that being said, let's jump into it. All right. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. All right. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah, I think it's just fair. You know what I mean? It's one me and many of you. How unreasonable would that be? You know, like it's gonna be impossible for me to respond to everybody immediately. Like it's not, it's just not practical. All right. All right. Cool. Everybody can see my screen. I see the yeses. Perfect. Good stuff. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So I'm gonna give you guys a blank screen. All right. So we're gonna do what we do over here. All right. All right, cool. All right. So we're talking, like I said, we're talking market structure. All right. So there's a few things, right? And like I said, I'm always run over this, so that everybody understands it. But we're gonna be always progressing. And I want that every time you're on the sessions, you keep everything together, all right? Don't leave a session out and disconnect it from, where it is that we're going. Everything works in tandem. Everything works together, when you're trading. All right. So here's what happens, right? We're talking market structure. This is the structure of the market. This is how the markets will always move, right? So you're always going to have a series of ups and downs, right? A series of impulse and corrections, right? A series of, the market pushing up and pulling back down. Why is that? Simply because the market is made up of buyers and sellers, okay? Buying is when the market is going up, sellers is when the market is coming down, okay? So the market is always going to move this way, also because it also has to be balanced. Okay, the market always has to be balanced. So for the market to go up, this is what it looks like. All right, it goes up in this manner. All right, it never just goes up like this. All right, it will always go up in this type of motion. All right. So on the flip side, when the market is coming down, all right, we're going somewhere. Don't panic, guys. When the market is coming down, it will also look like this. All right. That's what it's going to look like. All right. When we are coming down, the market is going to look like this, a series of highs, all right, and lows. All right. A series of lower highs and lower lows. Okay. As you start to go through the academy, that will make more sense to you. Okay. Now, here's the important thing. Yeah. Here's the important thing. As we know that price moves like this to create highs to increase, and price moves like this to create lows to decrease, all right? What we need to see always, right? What we need to see to basically determine that, price is going to continue to go higher, right? And it may seem very simple, right? Like I said, trading is actually very simple, right? But what you need to see, right, to say that price is going to continue to go higher is that if this is your high in the market, right, like this was the highest point, right, that was your highest point. What we need to see is for this low, right, this is currently our low. We need to see this low go ahead and push past, right? We need to see this low push past this high. All right, simple, but I hope that makes sense. All right, so we need to see this low push past this high. All right, that is what we call a break of structure. Okay, write that down. That's what we call a break of structure. We need to see breaks of structure for price to continue in a particular trend. All right, this is an uptrend. This is a buy trend. This is a bullish trend. All right, we need to see this occur, right, for this to be considered an uptrend. All right, a valid uptrend. So if this occurs, for us to say, okay, well, yes, we are continuing to buy. We need to see the market do the exact same thing once again, right, and break structure, right? Once we have those structural structural points on the market broken, we know for sure they are basically continuing, right, to push up. Okay. Now, the shift, right, when the shift occurs, right, is when we have this happening. Yeah. When price no longer respects, because here's the next thing, what we also need is that for as we are going ahead and breaking structural highs, we need the lows to respect previous lows. What do I mean? Right? What I mean is, very simply put, this was a low, right? This was your low. This became a higher low in the market. Why was it a higher low? Right? It was a higher low simply because it respected this low. Right? It respected this low point. Price did not come below this low point. Right? And once again, this also became a higher low. Price respected this low point. Right? Did not come below this low point. All right. Let me know before I continue. Let me know if you guys following. I didn't say anything complex. All right. I'm literally showing you guys lines on the chart. Okay. Let me know if I said anything complex. Let me know if that was clear. Following. Okay. Even for all the new people. All right. Mr. Boyne and who else said they were new? All right. Who else said they were new? I try to remember some names sometimes. All right. And Leah. All right. I know Leah said she was new too, I think. All right. Okay. Good stuff. All right. I like the responses and so on too, so that I know where everybody's at. Okay, good. Everybody following. All right. So this is how you will know, like, yes, prices continue to go up because we respected these lows in the market, put some respect at this low point, and it said, all right, you see this low? All right, you see this low? These are what you consider, right? This is what you consider to be strong lows in the market. Okay, this is what is considered to be strong lows in the market. All right, and these will be considered to be weak highs. Yeah, weak highs in the market. Okay, so this high was weak because this low broke this high. Makes sense, right? Right? This low broke through this high, so that high had to be weak. And this high had to be weak because it did not break through this low. Guys following? All right, so this had to be a weak high because it didn't break through this low. And so this low would be a strong low because it broke through this high. All right. No, this high becomes strong when it breaks through this low. Yeah. This high now becomes strong, all right, when it breaks through this low. And that is when I'm not going to use technical terms with you, right? I'm going to keep it very simple. But that is when we have a potential shift in structure. That's when we have a potential change from the market going up and then the market actually coming down, right? So then what we see happen now is because this now becomes a strong high, right? This point now we see the market come back up like this, and then we start to push down like this, right? And that's how we get that shift from the market buying and now the market actually starting to sell. Did that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. I want to see if people tracking. All right, whether new or not new, you should be tracking those. Like, all right, yeah, getting somewhere, okay. Boom, bang. All right, I feel like I learned something. All right, cool. Kind of. All right, don't worry, I'm gonna run it again. All right. So remember, all right, we said kind of. All right, cool. No worry. All right. Remember, for this to continue to go up, right? Up. Remember, for us to say, you know what, man, that price is gonna continue to buy. I need that to respect this area, right? I need that to do like this, boom, and push up like this. But the market didn't do that. The market is saying, you know what, we're dropping through this floor, all right? Bang, we go on through, we drop through, and because we drop through, this point now is a weak point for us. This point becomes a strong point for us. So if this is strong, right? If this height, right? If this height is strong, follow me. If this height is strong, then then when this market comes back up like this, it should not go past this high because it is a strong high. It has hit a ceiling. It has hit a roof. You put a roof on your house at this point, so it's not going to go through the roof. All right, am I making sense? I mean, no. All right, this is a strong. It's a strong point. No, it took the low. It's strong. So when the market comes back up, our expectation should be for us to push back down. All right, for us to push back down. Let me know if that makes sense. So this is how the market will always move. So this is where now you start to get changes in structure. This is where you start to get the market shifting from buys to sell. All right, we got a different name for it, but I'm not going to, go into it, right? I made it a strong high. It's a strong high because it broke the low, right? It got to be strong, right? It got to be strong. Like don't get caught up in the terminology. Like the terminology that I'm using is keep it simple. I'm literally telling you strong highs and weak lows. That's it. All right. All right. Here's how I want you to look at this. Right. Don't complicate trading. Yeah. This thing is don't complicate it. I know in your mind it's new, so we tend to, like make it complex. Yeah. So see it like this. This is your roof at your home. This is your floor at your home. Yeah. This is your floor at your home. If something drops through your floor, the floor got to be weak. Correct? Yes, the floor got to be weak. If something pushes up, all right, like if you, I don't know, you throw something against the ceiling and it bounced off, that means the ceiling has to be strong. Right? So if the floor is weak and the ceiling is strong, then what's gonna happen when they bounce back down? It's gonna bounce right back through the floor. Yeah, like and that's it. It's gonna bounce right back through the floor because the floor weak. All right. That's all I'm literally saying to you guys. Right. But I'm putting it in a structural format of how the market moves. Did that help? Let me know if that helped. Let me know if that helped. Let me know if that helped. Okay, good, awesome, perfect. All right, we keep it simple, but we still gonna make some progress. Yeah. And if you're more advanced on the call, guys, like don't let this, don't think to yourself, all right, this is past me. I'm telling you, the more simple you make this in your mind, the easier trading becomes. Right? A question. Type a question in the chat real quick. All right. Type a question in the chat. I'm gonna continue, but type the question in the chat. All right. So literally, that's how the market is gonna move, and then you're gonna start to see this happen. All right. So this no becomes all right. This no. So on the sell side, we have the market having weak lows and no strong highs. Yeah. So this is when the market is going up. All right. This is when it's in an uptrend. Or we know it as a buy. Or we know as a bullish market. Okay. All mean the same thing. Yeah. All mean the same thing. Yeah. All mean the same thing. Put this over here for the buys. And we're gonna put this over here for the sells. Okay. So weak lows no and strong highs. This is when we are in a downtrend. This is when we are selling. This is when we are in a bearish market. All right. All mean the same thing. This is when we are, whoops, bearish. This is when we are shorting. Yeah. Over here, this is longs. Yeah, helping you to understand the terminology while we go through it. Okay. That question long, boy. I mean that question taking a while to reach the chat. That question long. But don't worry, ask it. I got you covered. All right. Whenever you reach. All right. So this is no, right? This is no, the market pushing up. Boom. All right. Why didn't this low break this high? Because this low is a weak low, right? And this high that is here is a strong high. Okay. So the expectation is that the market should continue to go back down. Now, does it happen 100% of the time? No. That is why we have the market shifting at these particular points. Okay. Remember, trading, nothing in trading is 100%. Nothing. Now, you can't predict every single movement. It's impossible, right? There are particular patterns that's going to happen because there's a principle that the market follows, right? That you'll be able to have, some measure of that you can analyze the market and say, okay, well, based on previous data, based on principle, right, this is what should occur, right? But at no point is it going to be 100%. Please always understand that. And that is why trading is a risk. Okay, that's why trading is a risk. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Okay, so remember, just like we did for the buys, for the sells now, this is a strong high. This is a strong high. This is a strong high. All right, and so price continues here to break structure, break these lows. We got to break a structure here, all right? Price came down again and it broke past here. Boom, we got another break of structure. Okay, we got another break of structure at this point. So we showed how price continued to go up, and then we got this shift, right, where price started to move from going up to then actually starting to go down. Everybody understands? I'm going to show you this now on an actual chart so you can see what I'm saying. Yeah? Everybody all clear? And no matter the level you at, telling you, you're going to need this, right? This hit me different last year. Right? Only last year, doing this for 7 years, and this hit me differently. I have never used the term strong lows and weak highs 6 years into trading, and I've never used that term until last year while I was teaching some individuals. And I was like, bruh, that makes sense. Like, it got to be a weak low, if price broke it. It got to be a strong high if price broke the low. Like, one on one is two, bro. Like, right? And the more you simplify trading in your mind, like, you're going to realize that, yo, this thing, it is difficult. All right, cool. I see all clears. Okay, cool. I see only a few people answering me though. Like the rest, everybody else shy on the call. Like you guys don't type in chats. What's going on? You guys don't like to talk. Like who ain't gonna respond no matter what I say? Put one in the chat. Not the not the ones that coming in. Not the ones coming in the chat. Y'all too funny, man. Y'all are too funny. Oh, all right. So let me show you on the actual chart. But it's in my head hard. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Don't worry. All right. So let me show you. Now let me use the DXY. I don't want to use the DXY. We were on so ATC. All right. Cool. We're gonna go to another currency. Okay. So we're gonna go to the euro to the Australian dollar. All right. All right. We're gonna go to euros to the Australian dollar. All right. So, all right. So let me show you what I'm saying now. All right. Now, remember what we were saying, guys. Yeah. So here, for example, we use higher time frames. Yeah. We use higher time frames. Perfect. All right. So look at this. Can I be honest? From the time I see your chart, everything look messed up. You gotta watch the first video that I did here, period. Like, it broke it down very, very simple. I can't go back there now, unfortunately, right? But watch the first video that I did, right? It's going to help you significantly, right? Like that video is in the start here section. When that start here section, if you never watched the recording, go and watch that recording. Okay, it's going to help you significantly, I promise. All right. So literally, all this is that you're seeing on your chart. Let me show you is literally what I was just going through. It ain't no different. Yeah. The market just represents it by candlesticks. Yeah. By bars. Right. I can't go into detail on that now, but let me show you guys what I was saying just now on when I was showing you the actual links. All right. So remember, we said here, this was your low, this becomes your high. Okay. This is now a high point in the market. This is now a low. You guys realize that the low, I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I just did. The low is respected. The market does not break through the low, right? So what does that mean for this high? Somebody tell me that was paying attention. What does that mean for this high? What is this high? Ah, okay, good. Y'all tracking. All right, it's a weak high. What happens to weak highs? What happens to weak highs? You see, it got broken, Henry. All right. That's what I'm talking about, right? Weak highs got broken. So weak highs got broken. Look, right? Same thing that we just did, right? So even for all my advanced people, when you want to know like where to target, you know where to target. Target highs. All right. All right. Cool. I hope y'all really listening to what I'm saying. Yeah. You got termite infestation in your roof. Somebody put Jamar off the call. Right? So this is what happens to weak highs. They get broken, right? And then what happens here? Like price came down, like boom, right? What happened here again, guys? Right? The low got respected, right? The market did not break this law, right? So the market didn't break this law. What do we expect to happen? All right. What do we expect to happen? What do we expect to happen? If the market didn't break the law, what is this law? We know this already. We already know this law is a strong law, right? We already know that. But what do we expect to happen? Keep going up, right? I know that's right. We keep going up, right? Bam. We going again, right?
Hi, Kai want to ask a question.
Don't jump in your sofa, leave me alone, boy. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Um, with regards to the wheat high, what I probably missed something. What do you call it a wheat high? Because it's the first point that you pick up and you're waiting to see if it goes down or goes up. The point that you outline.
So, okay, so you probably missed something. But basically, okay, if you have a low point in the market, you have a
Mm,
high point in the market. If your
mm,
high does not break through your low, that
mm.
means your high has to be weak,
Okay.
right? Because this is
Mm.
where the move originated from,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
Correct.
Right.
So if it does not push through this low point here, then this ought to be a weak point. So our expectation though is for this low to trade through this height because it's weak. Following? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. All right.
No, because
Cool.
I see you selected that specific area. All right, let's say that well, obviously, and I can't go back. You would have to go back. Um, I probably missed something in between there, but I understand what you're saying because
Yeah,
the
keep
previous
keep
the
keep it
previous
for
law the previous law actually um is a little higher than the one to the left, just a little, not much. So I think I understand what you're saying.
You say you
This
do
one here.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Right.
But I just
Okay.
wanted to know
Cool.
what you call it, what you call that first point a week high. That's all I wanted to know.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. Cool.
Thank you.
Explain again, please. Yeah, no problem. You, John. So explain again, please. All right. I want you to follow me. Shut down, like I like to call it shut down Sherlock, right? The, the mind that's gonna cause you to overthink, right? I want you to shut down that mind, all right? And keep it like baby simple at this point, all right? Don't complicate it in your mind, yeah? So literally, once again, if you look at this, I'm gonna just move everything, all right? Because I actually want to make sure you guys understand. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to get through the information, but I want you to understand the information too. Yeah. So whatever you need 3 hour calls, yeah. Oh, so all right. So follow me. I'm gonna literally run it again. All right? I'm literally run it again. So if you look at this, if you look at this point here, right? If you look at this chart, okay? Would you guys agree? I want you to follow me. Would you guys agree that this point right here, all right, let me bring it back. Would you guys agree that this point right here is the lowest point on the chart? Let's just yes or no real quick. Okay, awesome. Good. We're gonna call this, all right? This is the name we're gonna give it. The name we're gonna give this is low. Now, shut down your mind. We're not calling it no support, nothing. It's saying no. All right, shut down all trading, anything that you know, shut it down. All right, we calling this low. Right? This is the low. All right, this is the official low in the market. I don't want you to think about nothing else. All right. I want this is how you're gonna make this thing simple for you. Any trading jargon that you want to add afterwards, you can do that. Okay. So right now, we just calling this low. All right. So now the market pushes up because this was the lowest point. The market pushes up, all right, and creates a high point. Okay. So what we're gonna call this? We're gonna call this high. Don't call it nothing else. Don't think about no support. Don't think about no resistance. You don't think about nothing. All right. You are calling this high. All right. So there's nothing else that has occurred. Okay. This is what has happened. This is a low. This is a high. All right. I remove everything else from happening. This is all we see. This is my low. This is my high. Cool. For us to decide that we are going to buy this, that we're going to continue to go up, what do we need to see happen? Anybody? What do we need to see happen? No trading jargon, simple terminologies. Talk to me. Based on what we just went through, what do you need to see happen?
A law has to come, but not go as low as the first law.
So come on, who's that? What's your name? What's your name? Who's Hey,
Hi.
Pro, who said that?
Hello.
This is Gil?
Yes, please.
Hey, stop, pick it yourself, man. If I could get a high five, should be phone, I'm get a high five. All right. All right. But that's what we're talking about. So literally, as Gil said, I'm saying gold, as Gil said, right? You need a low to happen, but it not come lower than this low. Right? That is it. You need the market to do like this, right? As we mentioned, right? Come down, but not lower than the low. Okay? All right. And after this happens, somebody tell me, what do we expect? If the market comes here and does like this and create a, we're gonna call this, we're gonna call this higher low, right? Like steps, so, right? We call this higher low. What do we expect now to happen?
A higher high.
Okay, good. We expect the market now to go and create a higher high, right? Why? Because the high is weak. The high is weak because it did not break this low. Does everybody understand that? We ain't doing nothing else yet, right? Let me know if everybody understands that.
Yes, please.
Awesome. Perfect. Does anybody not understand? Or we are an hour in and we are still here. Don't worry. We're gonna go to like 8:30, 8:30 some, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to help y'all through this. Yeah, I need y'all to go and watch my videos though, right? So that we can go through the information, right? If not, I can tell y'all, listen, well, too bad. You gotta watch the information, gotta do your homework, right? All right, anyway, all right. So we expect the market to come up like this because this high is weak, okay? And if this happens, if this does like this, right? Because remember, the market doesn't have to do anything, but this is our expectation, right? So if this happens, right, and pushes past this, what would we consider this low to be, right? Like, forget I call this higher low. Yeah, what would you consider this low to be? Is it a strong low? Is it a weak low? Combine. All right. Listen, if y'all after this call tell me you don't understand this, right? I'll be like, yo, listen, listen. You gotta go and trade something else. No, no, I can't even tell you trade. You gotta stop trading. Right? All right, good. So everybody, all y'all go ahead know. All right. This is now a strong low. All right. So what? Let's just take a look at it happening. Y'all see what's going on here? Right? Y'all see what happened here? Is everybody following? We get a visual, you see it happen, see the market come down, boom, 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 and then the market push back up, boom, bang. All right, phenomenal. Yeah, especially the previous low, good stuff. All right, good. Like that's it. That's it, All right, that's it. And then after that, you want to see the same thing happen again. Boom, bang. Market did not break this low. All right, look, we're going higher again. So we here, fuck it down. Market going higher again. Fuck it down. All right. And we going up. Everybody following? Yeah. Everybody following? We fast forward. Yeah. Oh Lord. It only took us an hour. Oh, not an hour, because it spoke for about 30 minutes. All right, so because y'all got on to call late. All right, so it took us about 30 minutes. Ah, but we made it. We're here now. I thank to you guys. We're here now. We're here now. All right. So that was one part of it. Sheesh. All right. You got so much stuff you were supposed to cover on this call. Might need y'all to do more for real though, for real, so that I can get you through this information. All right. Otherwise, I know what to do. I would just cover one topic for the call, and that'll be it. You know, it's, yeah, the way that is happening, man. Shocky boy, you know. All right. If the second high did not break, if the second high did not break the previous, will we still consider the first high as a weak high? If the second high If here did not break here and it came back down, would we still consider a weak high? That's what you're asking. All right. So this is where, and that's where now, like some, I don't want you guys to get into the complexities yet. All right. Don't get into the complexities, okay? But this is where, no, for example, so to answer your question like this, the third way the market moves, we know up, down, and the third way the market moves is sideways. Yeah. So if a low does not break a high or a high does not break a low, what do you guys say is happening? I'm just tossing that question out there, but that one should be easy. Thank you very much. The market is consolidating. The market is moving sideways, right? Consolidation, sideways, ranging, all mean the same thing. Okay? If the high, if the low don't break the high or the high don't break the low, it's consolidating. You sideways at this point. Okay? No clear direction. Correct. Everybody's correct. All right? That's all that is. Okay? So there's no clear direction as yet, to answer your question, T, if that had to occur. Right? So that was the first thing I wanted to show you guys, which and at these points that I have mentioned to you, when price breaks the highs, here it is said to be known as, so this I'm giving you some terminologies, is known to be a break of structure. Everybody got that? All right, everybody got that? Every time you broke a previous high, this is where we created a break of structure, BOS. Okay, everybody follow? Everybody got that part? So we got the strong highs, we got the strong lows, etc. Then we got the break of structure. That's the first thing. Okay, first thing. That was literally first topic. All right, first topic, guys. All right, we're gonna be done by 8:30 though. All right, we're gonna be done by 8:30. Okay, so we are not going there, Miss Chelsea. All right, we are not going there as yet. Is this Chelsea? Chelsea, my cousin Chelsea? Let me know. Yeah, yeah, Miss Chelsea, we ain't going there yet. Right? We're not going there yet. Take your time, take your time, right? Take your time. So, that's the first thing we cover is breaking structure. First thing. Yeah. Now, remember, we want to see now when the market actually changes direction. Okay, so now look at this. We got price going up, boom, comes down, boom, goes up. All right, boom, comes down. Okay, comes down. And then so still we haven't let me use these points. All right. So we got price come down, boom. All right. And then look what happened. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in for you guys. Okay. So we got here, boom, high, higher low, higher high. All right. And the market created here, a higher low. All right. And then we see that here we do not break the high. Okay. Price did not break this high. That's the first indication. Yeah, that's the first indication. It's not the first confirmation. It's the first indication that we may get a shift in structure. If price does not break this high, that's the first indication and not the first confirmation. Okay. All right. Then we have this high here. Come and boom. We broke this low. Somebody tell me what's happening. No trading jargon. What is happening? No trading jargon. What is happening? What happened here? What's this? What's this? What's this? What was this? What was this? Let me take you back. Let me take you back. Let me take you back. Make it make sense. Right? I want you to make it make sense first. All right. This
Praise
law
yourself.
did not break this high. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. This law did not break this high. What is this law?
Oh, uh, and wrong, wrong track. I wonder. I wonder, like,
This law did not break this high.
Wheat low?
The weak law. All right. It didn't break. Guys, think about it. Think about it. It did not take the high. The law did not take this high. So the law gotta be weak. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. All right. This law did not trade through. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. All right. That didn't happen. Market just came here. Look. Is it all right? Potentially be a weak law. All right. Potentially be a weak law. All right. So we're waiting. Remember, it's indication. It's not. We're not confirming at that point, right? Because trading, you gotta wait. That's why trading is patience. You gotta wait and see. Because definitely, let me tell you, right? Just give you a heads up. Definitely, what can happen that you could literally see the market do like this. Boom. Right? So that's why we gotta wait for confirmations and not just indications, right? I want the confirmation. So this is a weak low. If this is a weak low, my expectation, right? Expecting, okay, cool. What could potentially happen though is that the market do like this, boom, and drop through. Because I got a weak low. My floor has in holes, right? My floor has in holes. I expect the market now to drop through my floor, right? Because it did not break this height. Listen, I don't know. I don't care how great of a trader you are right now. That should have said awesome like bulbs in your brain, right? Because they are, yeah, that makes sense. This low didn't take that high. We should get some shifts. Yeah, you know, it bounced off the roof and went through the floor, correct? Right? Correct. You know, like the floor was weak. So no, we got price drop through our floor, right? Like we drop right through, bang. Yeah. Then we could shift our perspective no to from buying, because the market has been going up, has been buying for some time. Our perspective shifts now from buys to no, let's see how we can sell, right? Let's see how we can sell. So then if this happens, boom, market pushes back up, right? Guess what? This law does not hit this high. What is this law right here, guys? What is this law?
It's weak.
It's weak. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Send me. Send me. Who said that?
Carrying.
Let's carry on. Okay, okay. It's weak. Good. So it's a weak law, right? It's a weak law, number one. And two, we know that we got a strong high because the high brought this law. Ding, 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 ding. This making sense. All right. So then our expectation is for price, number one, not to trade back above this, right? Because this high is strong. So that's the first thing. We don't want price to come back above this. And number two, we are expecting price to trade below this because this is weak. So I got we drop again, look. All right. I got we drop again, no. Boom. We're in the market now for sells. Right? Because no, we got the confirmation. We know we're in the market for sell. So the price come back up again, right? This again, became the next high that broke the low. This is strong. This is weak, right? This is weak. So what we expect? Price not to trade above this. Fine. We want to see the market drop again. Right? Let me know if that makes sense. You guys like that was simple. I hope, but at this point now that we reach here, that it has become simple. All right? Type simple in the chat. That was simple. All right? At least it makes sense. This what maybe it was not simple for you, but it makes sense now. All right? Maybe it makes sense. So highs beat lows don't trend, correct. Correct. Out. Makes sense. Okay, good stuff. All right. Perfect.
I
So
want to ask a question, sir.
sure, go ahead.
Is any case that the market always dip for a while or not necessarily?
Yeah, not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But what you can be sure of, like I mentioned, is that the market is always going to be trading balanced. What that looks like is always this type of movement. All right. It's always that type of movement. Or to the downside, it's always going to be that type of movement. Yeah. So, you know, it doesn't it doesn't matter whether buy or sell, you're gonna have different changes in structure. It's just for us to identify what the structure is. That's it. That's why it will always go through structure, right? Because once you understand market structure, guys, that's like 90% of the battle won. All right? Because immediately, like just based on this alone, you know that when price breaks through this low, all right, cool, boom, we're looking to shift from buys to sells, right? We're looking to shift at this point. So boom, market breaks through this low. So now this is a strong high. So now it's like, all right, cool. When the market comes back up, my expectation is for this not to go past this. If it goes past this, now we're gonna shift up my brain again, right? But if it does not, right, then phenomenal. You're selling. Right? Boom. I'll be looking to take this down below this particular low. That's how you want to be looking. You want to be viewing the markets through that particular through that lens. All right. Because again, once you got structured the market, then again, everything else kind of starts to like becomes a lot easier because then we get down into know, all right, where exactly do I enter, and so forth, right? So that those were the first two things that we were to cover on the call tonight. Breaks of structure and shifts in structure, right? And then we're going to cover candlesticks, and pullbacks, right? So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a little shift, all right? I'm gonna make a little shift so you guys can walk away with something and we could wrap it up in the next 10 minutes, all right? So basically what we're gonna just look at over the last 10 minutes, right? So with all this in mind, okay, with these weak lows, strong highs, etc., with all those things in mind, when you are trading, right? When you're trading, there's certain areas that you always want to look to buy or sell. Okay? You've heard this term before, buy low, sell high. Okay? Buy low, sell high. So looking at this, again, just make this make sense in your mind. Looking at this, if you know that this is in an uptrend, if the market is going bullish, if it is buying, where would you want to where would you want to buy? Where would you want to buy? Put it in the chat. Where would you want to buy? I'm waiting for some more responses. Where would you want to buy? Okay. I always want to buy at the lowest points. I always want to buy at the strong lows, right? It's pretty simple. I want to buy at these strong lows, right? I want to buy at these lows. So when I'm buying, I want to buy at these low points. Bam, right? Bam. I want to buy low, right? Those are the areas that I want to be buying low at. Okay. So then taking into consideration everything that we went through, right? Everything that we went through, I want to be buying low. I want to be buying low, right? I want to be buying low, all right? So where would they want to be selling? Where would they want to be selling? At the highest points. I want to be selling at strong highs, right? So I want to be selling, all right? I want to be selling. I want to be selling. I want to be selling at those areas, all right? Simple, simple stuff, right? I want to be selling at those points. And let me tell you why as well, right? So yes, you can see, of course, this is where like the move like originates from, right? But also what it does for you, remember, like I said, right? Remember, like I said in the beginning, for us to shift, like perspective on us like going to buy or so forth in the market, like we will want to see first indication is that this comes down and breaks past this low, correct? Let me know, correct or not? We want to see this come down and break past this low. That's our first indication. Am I right? That's not a trick question, right? I need to know that you all understand before I say this. Like I just lost some people. Like we lost in space. No, we lost guys. What's going on, man? You were doing so well. What happened? We still y'all still here? Y'all still good? Have we lost no or repeat the question? Oh, y'all just don't know. Y'all just, y'all just don't know. Y'all with the la la la. Just know we not gonna lie was kind of lost. All right. What? Yeah. All right. So this is what I'm saying. So if this is where we are at, right? If this is where price is at, and price happened to drop through this low point, this was the low. Let me move this. I know that's what confusing y'all. If this had to come down, right, past this point, then that's our first indication of a potential shift in structure, correct? Okay, cool. So y'all went to sleep there on me just now. All right. All right. So I'm validating to you guys why it is like best to buy as low as possible. Okay. So for example, if that's the case, right? If that's the case, then when we are trading, if for example we had to take any buy positions at this point, we say, you know what, we're gonna buy, right? All this means, don't get confused. All this simply means on your screen is the neutral area is where we are looking to buy. The bottom of the red is the risk that we are taking, right? The top of the green is where we are looking for the market to go, and it's basically the area that we are looking to take our profit. Okay, so let me just show you what I'm saying. So because we buy as low as possible, what's going to happen is that, you know, when we put in any stop losses, right? A stop loss is literally what it says. It stops your loss, right? This is your insurance measure when you're trading. You always want to trade with a stop loss, right? Because remember, nothing in the market is 100%. So you want to have protection for yourself. So you put in a stop loss below this point, because remember, if price does trade below this point, right? If price does trade below this point, that's our first indication that the market is looking to shift. Okay, and we don't want to be in a trade like that. Okay, so if that happens, we want to get out of the trade at that point. So, for example, because we buy as low as possible, then it reduces our risk. All right, imagine buying, like, look at this risk, right? Just look at it as is. It says 30, you see where it says 36.0, that's 36 pips, right? Imagine buying there or buying up here. Look at how the risk increases. If that was dollars, let's just call that dollars, right? Your risk goes from 36 to 89 now, right? So you want to always, like buy as low as possible to reduce your risk. Okay? I just want to put that out there, so you guys understand like the areas that you are looking to buy is as low as possible, and the areas that you're looking to sell are as high as possible. All right. So with that being said, we covered two things today out of about four. Don't worry, you know, we're gonna make some headway. On the Monday sessions, you guys know that we split the class in two on the Monday sessions. So there's a room for the beginners, and then there's a room for the advanced on the Monday sessions. All right. So make sure you're there, okay? And make sure you're going through the education, make sure you're learning and so forth, right? So guys, let me know, man, that you guys got something from this session. All right. I'll fix always a pass mark. Let me know if you guys got some of this from this session. I need to do the academy stuff. Yes, you guys need to go through the academy. All right, let me know you guys got something from this session. Like, yo, talk to me real quick. Hey, Via, you did. All right. Okay, great. That one took a little bit out of me. Someone said yes, surprisingly. Like, no, remember this. Don't complicate this. It's not that difficult. Okay? Don't complicate it. It is not that difficult. If you complicate this in your mind, you are doing yourself a disservice. Like, just see it as it is. That's it. Right? When it came into trading, I say, you know what? I am going to see everything as it is. Like, it gotta make sense. Like, what would they call it? A stop loss. It probably stops your loss. What do they call it? A take profit. It probably takes your profit. Right. So I took it for what it was. That's all. So just take everything for what it is. Yeah. Just exactly. Don't overthink it. I really want us to get to Canada States. But don't worry, like, that's you guys' fault. It's not mine, we have to go over the information. I want us to get there too, you know what I mean? But it's like trying to help y'all, like trying to help you guys, you know what I mean? So it's not that bad. It's like, oh, because I remember when, like it was me, you know what I mean? So it's fun, I enjoy it, no worry. Just know that the next session though, I'm going there, right? Who left behind needs to go and watch this video to catch up. All right. So I'm gonna probably take these videos and put them like a playlist, and tell a person like, yo, watch this and this and this and this, So I was you guys are first, so we're going through it. And then as everybody comes, they're gonna go through it and so forth. But you gotta go watch the academy. You gotta go watch the university, right? Later, for those of you that are on the call still, like let me just pull up and show you, like we got a whole university that y'all playing with. All right, like y'all playing with, all right? I'm gonna put it up real fast just to show y'all. All right, y'all playing around with it. All right, y'all playing around with this university. That's your course, all right? So yeah, I'm not gonna show you all the whole process. You go through the getting started document. It took me time to create for all 500 of you, right? So go through it. I go show you everything. Go through it. All right. So when you go through and you access your course, you fill out the form, and you go to your email and click open course. All right. This is our partners. Yeah, I run the Play University. We got a whole training academy. We put together a lot of information. You see this entire Forex document? It took time to make this. Y'all better go through it. Right? Like, yo, this is everything in here. Is everything we even talk about, just the market structure by itself, everything is said there, right? That's from a reading perspective, number one. And number two, from a visual perspective, all right? From a visual perspective, some persons like to take notes. You really get into the education, from here. So a lot of talk, this more talking and so forth. Then like the visual stuff, gets like starts. Yeah, starts like around here, and then we went to Maricel. What is a pit? How to understand a lot of sizes, right? What is the liquidity? Premium discount. Went through this stuff. Internal, external liquidity. Our loss we gonna get there. Fair value gaps, right? Risk like, please, come on, man. Go through university. Yeah, go through it. Please and thanks. Appreciate y'all. Go through it. Please. Yeah. It's gonna help significantly. Some things are gonna make sense. Go through it. All right. So with that being said, I do hope that you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of the week. Um, Plug in, right? 9 o'clock, we start here. Information is gonna be posted. Look out for that. I'm gonna drop a video just before that, right? And the schedule as well and the announcements so that you guys see. And then 9 p.m. in the Start Here chat, the information is going to be posted for those of you that need it. Okay. So look out for that. Have a good one. Be blessed. Drop a little comment in the main chat, right? So that we can get like more people on this call. Drop a little comment, tell people that, yo, session was good, or it's not so good, it was boring, or it was really good. It made me laugh, it made me learn something. I actually understood something about trading. Like put that in the WhatsApp chat. You know what I mean? So that people like they feel encouraged to like be a part of the community rather than just being in a group, right? You know what I mean? Like, what you in the group, right? This is the only space that really trying to help you make money legitimately. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Be blessed. See you guys. Yeah, man. I here for the people. I here for the people. Here for the people, man. So it's all good. All right. Enjoy helping you guys learn this stuff. So be blessed, plug in, and I'm gonna see you guys on the remainder of the sessions. All right. Peace.